All right, Fitz is up. What's up, Fitz? He says, hey guys, thank you for this forum to get real world answers to our questions. Hey, Marco, the need continues. Please drop the link to help those beautiful kids to get to school and change some lives. It's awesome. Fitz is always promoting your charity for you, Marco.
I've already dropped the link in there. Yeah, thanks a ton, Fitz.
Those of us on the journey to POFU should know that $20 can make a world of difference to these kids. Please donate. This week, I asked if we add other pages to our Google sites, like maybe a page with press releases embedded, does that disrupt the mirror-in-mirror effect as I don't have that page on the money site? Is it a good idea to create a page on Gsite for Noam citations? You know, I'm not sure what you're asking there. If you don't have a page on the money site, the press release is likely promoting a product or service on your money site, right? Or a blog post, something. So my point is if you've got your Gsite mirrored to your money site, right? So your primary asset, if you've mirrored all of your important pages from your primary asset onto the Gsite, then there is a place that is relevant for that press release, right? Because it's likely promoting either a blog post or direct linking to one of the landing pages on your money site. So my point is that's where it should go if you're going to embed it. Now, I talk about this a lot. We don't usually theme mirror blog posts into Gsites unless we have particularly difficult keywords that we're trying to rank, in which case then we will go to that level. Because if we have our landing pages mirrored onto the Gsite, right? So those are like top of silo pages, or pages that are our money pages, the ones that we want to rank. Then if we're not unable to get the results from just that money site page mirrored onto the Gsite, remember the money site's going to have supporting articles in silo structure, right? That are all stacked within that particular silo that are all going to be content marketing to build links and daisy chained properly to build links up to that money site page. So in the event that we have a particularly difficult keyword that it's not moving as much as I want it to, then that's where I'll go in and create child pages on the Gsite for the blog posts, right? And then daisy chain those, interlink those together the proper way. And you just go and embed those, blog posts into those pages. Again, you don't need any additional content. And what I like about the Gsite, you can tick the box off, but with Gsites, if you have, by default, when you create a child page, it creates on the parent page, it creates links at the bottom to all of the child pages, right? And so then if you're doing a press release to promote the blog posts, you can embed those in along with the blog posts on that blog post page on the Gsite, right? If you've got a GMB post that you're using to promote that blog post, you can embed that. You can take and I talked about this last week, but you can take the post URLs from the syndication networks, Tumblr, Blogger, WordPress, and you can embed those. So again, you're creating this page that's fully relevant for that one particular supporting keyword that's going to ultimately promote the Gsite money page and ultimately your money page on your site. Does that make sense? So it's just a way to stack all that content and build all that relevancy. And once again, the hub, the epicenter of all of this is the Gsite. So that's my answer to that. You want to comment on that?
Yeah, there is no mirror. I mean, I don't know how else we can answer that. There is no mirror because the whole theme mirror is taking a page from your existing website and creating the exact page on an inner page in the Gsite. Now what you're doing is you're actually mirroring the press release page onto the Gsite, which creates relevance, but the relevance will go back to press advantage and that press advantage press release rather than your website, which is not the effect you want unless you're iframing the media page which has a link to the website and a map embed.
Yeah.
Did that make sense?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, like I said, again, whenever we publish press releases, it's to promote a product or service or a blog post, right? So it's all relevant and tied back to the money site anyways. And so my point is you can find a relevant location in the theme mirrored Gsite to embed that press release if that's what you're trying to do. I don't understand, and I'm not picking on you, Fitz. I'm just saying I don't understand having a press release that wouldn't be appropriately placed within the theme mirrored structure on the Gsite somewhere. Does that make sense? I don't know why you would have like essentially a rogue page on the Gsite for a particular press release unless it was for something unrelated, in which case I wouldn't do it anyways. So I don't know. Maybe I'm just misunderstanding what it is you're trying to do. Is it a good idea to create a page on a Gsite for NOAM citations? You know, I don't know. I've never done that. I don't know really what the purpose of that would be for. I mean, if you just had like a page on this Gsite with, you know, I don't know, us elsewhere or something like that. I mean, I don't see why not, but I've never done it. So I don't know.
Again, relevant. How far he wants to go with his relevance. That's
Yeah.
totally acceptable. The question is why? Ask yourself why you'd want to do that and whether it's needed. And maybe save that for a rainy day if you don't have to use it.
Yeah. I mean, I usually just take those types of citations or social profiles that are created and just send links to them anyways, directly to them. That's typically what I do, is just link building gig directly to all of those URLs.